Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is not quite a regular plan with me, considering I am planning for the week of July 5th through, the 11th, in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral, and I'm using this sweet tea kit from Sweet Kawaii Design, well, mostly because, it was sitting on my desk, and it was one of the newest kits that I got, and I haven't had time to put it away yet, and it's currently Wednesday, July 7th. So there's that. If you hear a snoozing dog in the background, it is just Colby literally snoozing away. So yeah, it's Wednesday, and I'm just now getting time to set up my planner for the week, which does leave me feeling very weird when I don't have my planner set up, but the last several days have been not normal and have been a little bit I don't want to say the word frustrating because that's not it. It hasn't been frustrating. It's just been difficult. I don't know if that's the word either, but different, I guess. Let's start with last Thursday. Yeah, I had my root canal redo, and it went well, actually. It didn't go too badly, but they did find some metal shavings in my root canal area from the last root canal, so they're hoping that that's where the source of infection is from and not from anything else. So we got to give it 3 months. They're going to go back and check it and see if they can go ahead and do the permanent filling or if they're going to have to pull the tooth, which is really devastating to me, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. But I don't really want to talk about poor dental genetics anymore, so let's move on to Friday. Friday, when I picked up Jensen early from daycare, we went to lunch with my coworkers. That actually went super well. Came home, he was doing great. We went out and bought him pajamas because he's bursting out of his 12-month pajamas and needs 18-month. And I've been trying to check our local resale shop and having no luck, not at all, trying to find some 18-month pajamas. So we went out and bought some new ones, and it was $80 for essentially 6 pairs of pajamas, which was not at all what I was wanting to spend on pajamas, not even close. So I really wanted to return them, and I am going to get to return them because I found some used pairs on Facebook Marketplace that are going to do the job. So, but we came home from that shopping experience, and we were getting Jensen ready for bed, and I said the words, "Do you think it's kind of hot in here? It feels kind of hot in here." And let me just backtrack this story a little bit. We got a new AC and furnace combo 3 years ago, and we have had nothing but issues with everything since we got it. Luckily, we have a 10-year parts and labor warranty on it because we've used it every last bit of that. So, so when I said that to my husband, he looked at me like, "You have got to be kidding me. You did not just say those words out loud," because I cannot right now. So I went and checked, and yeah, the air conditioning wasn't working. So after we got Jensen put down for bed, my husband opened up the little area where we have our furnace and the air filter and the hot water heater, and the hot water heater was leaking. And that, unfortunately, has been something we knew we were going to have to replace eventually down the line. We were just really hoping that it wasn't, Friday. So it's Friday night, a little before 7, I think, and I'm panicking. I'm like, great, our air conditioning's out. It's a holiday weekend. We're not going to have anyone come out here until, next week. Luckily, it hasn't been very hot. We've had a very mild summer, so that has been to our favor. But, yeah, I was so frustrated. We called the on-call guy, and he was actually like, I'll come in a couple of hours. So it was over 2 hours over 2 hours. It was a 2-hour wait, but it was after 9 o'clock by the time he got there, and I was surprised he was coming out that late, but I'm forever grateful. He went in there and looked, and he's like, well, actually, it's not broken. It actually did its job. The leaking water heater tripped the moisture sensor, which then killed the power to the AC unit doing its job. So once we got all the water sucked up, and then he reset that button, the AC's been working perfectly fine. However, that meant we did have to replace our water heater, So let's move on to Saturday. Will we? I meant to say shall we, or that was not what I meant to say, will we? Shall we move on now? Saturday, I let Jensen nap for a little bit at the house, and then we went out to watch Drew skydive a couple times. And Jensen was doing really well. He was kind of chill, not really eating a whole lot, but I just kind of thought, oh, that's kind of weird. He's really tired. He took a nap on me, which he never does, but he took like a 15-minute nap. And then when he woke up from that, he was so warm. And mind you, we were outside for 3 hours in 90-degree heat, but that's he was completely shaded the whole time. He was eating a lot of cold things, drinking lots of water. He was playing and having fun, so I really didn't think much of it. But he started getting really fussy and it was very hot. I tried to cool him off in the air conditioning and it just wasn't working. So we went and looked at hot water heaters on our way home and kind of got an idea of price point and what to expect and which one we could pick up. So we went and did that. We took him home and Jensen kind of slept the rest of the day and then slept all night. And then Sunday woke up. He had a fever on Saturday too, I should mention that. It was almost 103, but he had a fever then. Sunday morning, he woke up okay. Again, he was really tired all day, so he just kind of napped on and off all day. Very fussy. Unfortunately, we had a date day planned, and Jensen was not feeling it. So my husband and I went on a half date day before we had to go pick up Jensen from my dad's house because he was running another fever. So Sunday night, he went to bed, slept okay. Again, he's not really been eating or drinking much. Monday, he woke up in a pretty good mood, actually, and he was in a good mood, fairly fever-free until the afternoon hit, right before his afternoon nap, and he lost his mind. It was so sad. He was so upset, and we almost didn't go to swim Monday night, but we ended up doing it, and he did all right. He didn't whine or cry or fuss at all. He participated, he smiled, he had a good time, so we're okay, this was the right idea. And then Tuesday morning, he went back to daycare. I dropped him off and I said, hey, look, if he's really fussy, just call me. I'll come pick him up. So they did let me know around 11-ish that he just was not feeling good. He didn't eat much. He was crying if he wasn't being held and all that stuff. So I went and picked him up. I scheduled him a doctor's appointment and he has an ear infection. So we are currently treating that and hoping that it heals quickly and that he gets over this very soon. But it's been a little stressful just because of how sad he's been and how fussy he's been. That's been a little tough. But all in all, I think he's done really well. The doctor said that he should have been acting a lot worse than he was for how bad it was. So I'm thankful for that. Anywho, let's go into what is actually happening on my planner right now. I'm laying down a lot of the stuff that I know. It's kind of a fairly busy week with plans, so I actually have a good idea of what stickers I need to use for what. Mind you, it is Wednesday, so 2.5 of the days have already happened, so I was able to kind of memory plan those things, which was actually kind of nice. But Monday we woke up, we went and had Zeb, so I used that Coffee Monsters Co. sticker for that, and then marked in the little petunia in the pool for Jensen's swim class. Yesterday being Tuesday, we were supposed to go to my dad's house for dinner, but because Jensen wasn't feeling well, we just stayed home. We didn't do a whole lot. Another thing to note for my week is I had to redo last week's workout because I didn't quite finish all the workouts, so I'm just repeating the whole week. And so I didn't change anything with how I put down my workout stickers. Yesterday, though, what I'm going to end up marking in later that you're going to see. Oh, side note. Check out that $2 Tuesday and the Freebie Friday typography in this kit. It's different, and I didn't notice that until I went to go use it. And I kind of like it. Anyway, yesterday morning I had work reports to write, so I did that. Today I had the meetings for the reports that I wrote, so I wrote that in there, and then tomorrow I do work all day. I've got 3 evaluations back to back, so that's kind of where we're at with what some of these boxes are going to be used, because I am doing a speed through, and I acknowledge that sometimes that goes a little bit faster than I anticipate and would like. But for the sake of trying to get up a quick video when I have the time, this is what we're doing. So that is kind of what I had to do. I put down a lot of like the functional boxes and stuff that I knew that I could use. And then I had to take a picture for the thumbnail and my battery died. So I'm not actually going to get to share with you me putting down all of the stickers. So I'll try and explain some of those things as I go through and write in the planner, because I did include a little bit of that because I know you guys like watching me write, although it is going to go by pretty quickly. So just a fair warning there. I do need to still do the laundry today. I need to wash the lights and the darks. And what else? Oh, I need to order groceries. I need to meal plan. I need to order groceries so that I can pick them up tomorrow when I'm kind of near town and it's not too far out of my way to do that. But like I mentioned, tomorrow hold on, actually, because the video is going to switch over. But I will use that full box for my work day. And then I'll start writing here in just a second, because this is when my battery called it quits. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to write in the planner. I am currently reading Home Sweet Murder. It is what I started last week. I read half the book in one go, and then I haven't had much time to read since. So I'm actually hoping to read a little bit here before I go pick up Jensen from daycare. I'm tracking the same things down in my habit tracker as last week. So reading, posting to my planner Instagram, and doing my memory planner. I'm going to actually fill out all, if not most, of my to-dos for this week, because I actually have them all written out. And then right now I'm going to fill in. I have no rhyme or reason to how I was filling this out when I was doing it. I really was all over the place, but I was waiting on my steps to load, so that is why I jumped in and did that. Like I mentioned, we did subs in the morning, and then I'm writing with the same pen, Jensen's doctor's appointment time from yesterday, and then I'll switch to my permanent marker, and I can write on the vinyl with that. I'm going to pull out a George sticker for all of my work this week, since I used the George bill dues, and there's some of this tealish color in the kit. So I'm just going to write that I typed up my work reports, and then I'm going to, I guess, write in more workout stuff and fill out more of my checklist. Like I said, I was all back and forth, and I made no sense. Putting in that sticker again to write down my work meetings that I had today, and then I will put in a sticker for filming my plan with me. The film typography that I'm getting ready to use is from, is that one from Planning Roses? I think it is, back when Jenna did foil for a little bit. Moving on quickly to the rest of the week, like I mentioned, I have to work on Thursday, so that's going in that full box. I'm not quite sure what's going above it. On Friday, we are getting Jensen's haircut for the first time. It's not super long, but it is getting a little mullety in the back, and we just want to even it out for his cake smash photos that following week. So we'll see if that actually happens. I'm hoping that they have availability and we can make that happen Friday afternoon. Saturday, we will be traveling so that I can get my hair cut and colored, and then that's it. We'll be traveling home. So not much else going on. My goal is to get another plan with me up for next week. I'm going to film and edit that on Friday so that I can get it uploaded and ready to publish for Sunday morning. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. So sorry it was late, but I'm glad I got to do a little bit of a video for you guys. And at the end, I will quickly show you the freebie from Sweet Kawaii Design that you can get using my code Kayla10 for 10% off. It is going to expire at the end of July, so if you want it, use your code soon. But that is it. Thanks, guys. Bye.